So today I'm looking at the metalwork and actually starting to really kind of put things together. The first job is going to be just getting these gnomons to fit within the dial. And then from there, the plan is to sand everything down a bit, just so that we get a nice even surface and get rid of any of the burn marks that are here. And then from there, I can then start working up some of these smaller bits and start sort of building this vertical sundial up a bit. The vertical sundial is actually really simple. I probably want to do a bit of painting on it, but I think this will really come together when it gets put with all the different parts. This, as I say, is going to be a bit more complex in terms of its structure, but I've got lots of lovely little bolts and things and brass elements that will really build this one up. So, as I say, first thing is to start filing with a little needle file, like this, just so that I can get in to all these bits, because as you can see, it's there, but not quite. So I'm going to just make those two apertures a little bigger and might take a bit off the actual gnomon itself. And then when that slots in perfectly, we'll be in a great place. So it's just a matter of just going in like this. So I have all of my elements working. Little gnomon goes in here. It's actually slightly looser than I would want it, but I'm fairly certain I can find a way of fixing it. It might just be using some kind of two-pot glue to get that nice and firm. But at any rate, that's not the job of the moment. Oh, and with the vertical one as well. That's going in nicely. So the vertical sundial sits like that. And I mean, there's not much more with that really. There's going to be some fixings in the back, just here. But again, that will be in nice and tight. So that can go back up here for a minute. And so this vertical sundial has a bit more detail. So it's going to have these elements stacked. So the top of the sundial, which way around does it go? 5, 6. Yes, it's this way around. So the sundial sits like this, and these elements are going to stack just coming down. And I have lots of sort of small pieces of threaded rod and these lovely little collar screws here. and they should then allow me to stack up these various parts. So it's a matter of just assembling. I will come and finish off the metal bit better down the line, so I'll take it apart and really clean everything up and maybe seal it. Even though it's stainless, I always like to seal it because, you know, it just keeps everything nice and tight, particularly if it's out in the elements. But yeah, so it's just a matter now of just kind of building up this little Meccano set that I've created. So I'm going to loosely see where everything is, and then I can trim all of the threaded rod down to side.